Hey, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to get super soft, bouncy curls using these Devacurl products. I'm going to have a link in the description box below to the video showing how I use the No Poo in One condition in the shower. And make sure you stay tuned at the end for the giveaway announcement. Alright, so to start off, I'm removing my plastic cap I used to wet plop while doing my makeup. My hair was not as dripping wet as I like, so I used my spray bottle with a mixture of bottled water and a few drops of lavender oil in it to re-wet my hair, especially where my highlights are because those areas tend to dry out the fastest. I'm now going to smooth in Devacurl's Believe in Curl Pumper for texture and volume. I have to say, I'm seriously loving how they've given their products makeovers and put them into color-coded categories to help you choose what products are best for you and your hair. Using about a nickel-sized amount of Believe-In at a time, I start by smoothing my ends and then I start to gradually work through smoothing my layers. Without overdoing it, try to keep your hands coated with the Believe-In as you're smoothing on to the sections. This will help with frizz. I also make sure to use a little bit of extra product in my highlighted areas because I know that they tend to dry out throughout the day. Make sure that you really focus on areas that are prone to frizz, especially the underside of your hair that rubs against your shirt. Just keep smoothing the strands until you get that slippery seaweed feel that I'm always talking about. Because we're not using a gel with this routine, it's very important to make sure that all of your hair is coated. So after smoothing all of your strands, take a little bit of the Devacurl Believe-In and scrunch it into your ends, really focusing on the highlighted areas or areas that you know will get frizzy throughout the day. The scrunching also helps to activate your curls. While I was scrunching, I realized that some of my highlighted areas were not as wet as I would like, so I quick gave them a spritz before going in with Devacurl's Super Cream. Just like we did with the Believe-In, we're going to just use a little bit at a time and start at our ends and work our way around, making sure that all of your hair is completely coated. With the Super Cream, I like to go in and use somewhat of the shingling method and grab small strands of hair and smooth them down. The smaller the strands, the smaller your curls will be. If you grab bigger clumps, you're going to have bigger curl clumps. And once again, because I know that the highlighted areas do tend to dry out and frizz more, I really focus on those areas, making sure they are thoroughly coated. And once again, it's very important to make sure that the areas that rub against your shirt have a lot of product because I think we all know that by the end of the day, they take a beating. Now you're going to see me going in. I am scrunching the excess product out. I'm going to have like a milky substance on my hands, but that is okay. You want that because we are about to use that in a second. So with the extra product that's on your hands, you now want to go in and really smooth the strands around your face. This is going to give really nice face framing ringlets. Also, if you see any curls that are not uniform, go in and fix them. Like right here in the back of my head where I saw a couple strands of hair sticking up that I know will be frizzed later. So to get them back into place, I just used the extra product that's on my hand, smooth that section, and then gave those pieces a little twirl. Now I'm going to spritz in Devacurl's Set It Free Moisture Lock Finishing Spray from the Shine and Finish category, mainly focusing on my ends and highlighted areas. To really make sure my ends are coated, I like to spray a little product into my hands and then scrunch. Now scrunch out any excess water and product with a Devacurl microfiber towel. If your hair tends to get frizzy during this process, make sure that you keep the towel in one spot to create a wet patch that will prevent any frizz. And this is what I do to encourage curl at the root. Just be very careful when doing this so that you don't create any frizz. After scrunching out excess water and product, I spritzed my ends with a little bit more Set It Free to make sure they don't frizz up during the diffusing process. And now it's time to start diffusing. If you choose to air dry, I recommend skipping adding the extra Set It Free and just begin the air drying process after scrunching. But if you're going to diffuse like me, make sure you add that extra barrier of protection. Instead of diffusing the whole time with the cool setting like I usually do, today I decided to use the medium temperature and medium speed. I have my finger on the cool shot button and I am pressing it every couple of seconds. It's very important that before moving to the next section, you use the cool shot button. So it's medium, then cool, next section, medium, cool, next section. You always want to finish on cool to seal in the curl. And for anyone wondering, the diffusing process can take me up to 40 minutes, especially if I'm using only cool air. But I don't mind because I only have to go through this about once a week now. I get excellent hold throughout the week and I have figured out a really good way to maintain my curls. So I do not mind doing this. If you have to wake up early in the morning, you could do it at night before you go to sleep, or just plan it on your days off and then have it last throughout the week. If by chance my curls don't hold up but I don't have time for a wash and go, I'll apply coconut oil or my favorite deep conditioner and put my hair into a cute little protective style like 2 twists into pigtails or into a cute little bun until I'm ready for my wash and go. I just wanted to let you guys know that I did decide to include the whole diffusing process for anyone who is still confused about diffusing. So it is going to be a little lengthy even though I sped it up. But don't worry, in the description box below, I'm going to have where you can skip to the end of this process. And I just wanted to stress again, especially for those of you who have highlights like I do or colored hair, make sure that if you are using the medium temperature instead of cool, that you are pressing the cool shot button every couple of seconds. It's extremely important. Don't forget to keep lifting your layers and diffusing the roots for extra volume. This will help for anyone who has a problem with that triangular shape once their hair dries too. Before picking your hair, flip your head upside down and massage your scalp. This will start breaking up any curl clusters, and you can use this as an opportunity to find any spots that aren't completely dry. You don't want to pick your hair while it's still wet because you might lose definition and it can cause frizz. So after making sure that my hair was truly 100% dry, I massaged my scalp again, making sure I broke up the curl clusters, and then I start picking at the roots. I use little small motions to make sure that I don't cause any frizz or disturb my curl pattern. For extra hold, you can spray a little bit of your favorite alcohol-free hairspray onto your pick and then pick your roots too. Once you're done picking your hair, you can just keep fluffing to your desired volume and you're done. As you see, my curls are extremely defined, super soft, super bouncy, and I love it. To refresh day 2 curls, take a little bit of Set It Free, mix it in a spray bottle with bottled water, and re-wet your ends and areas that have gotten a little frizzy. Scrunch, diffuse, or air dry, and then you're done. If you'd like a chance to win the products that I used in today's wash and go, make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, Devacurl's YouTube channel, and comment below something you've learned from Devacurl's videos or their blog. I'll be picking 2 lucky winners. Good luck. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.